Hi you guys, I'm back today with another Flashback Friday. I did a poll on Instagram. It is probably the most answered poll I've ever had on Instagram. And actually, it still ended up pretty close between two choices. But the palette that actually ended up winning was the Arcana palette from Shroud Cosmetics. And this is what the actual outer packaging looks like. I really kind of dig this vibe, actually. I think it's really cool. And when you go to the palette itself, the aesthetic is gorgeous. Like, I really like it. This kind of gives me vibes of, in a small way, the Lunar Beauty Moonspell palette. And I love that, too. Like, I think that that is one of the most beautifully designed palettes, and this definitely is kind of in that same realm. And this is what the back looks like. It is so pretty, and then when you open it up, ow! And when you open it up, something I really like is when you look at these little details that are around the mirror. I think those are so cute, beautiful, love it. And this is the actual color story of this palette. It's gorgeous. I think that this, to me, is like fall to Christmas in a perfect little section. You can definitely use this year round, but I just feel like the vibes for that time of year are perfect. And I'm going into fall a little bit early because I already decorated my house for fall. I'm done with the summer. I don't care that it's 100 degrees out. It's fall for me. In my heart, it is fall. Personally, I was really excited that you guys picked this palette. I have been wanting to use it for a really long time. Now, I will say this, and if you guys watched my review on the It's Freakin' Bats palette, I did not have the best experience, along with many other people with Shroud. And it looks like they're kind of turning it around, so hopefully things will be better from here forward. But I have not actually seen a lot of people talk about that whole situation. I did briefly. I didn't go probably as in-depth as I could have. But that's because I almost started to go into the realm of a drama channel's coverage, and that's not my vibe. That's not what I want to do here on this channel. I'm going to tell you how my experience was, and that is that their expectations, the things that they said, did not line up. But I didn't want to do this video without at least bringing that up a little bit. If you want to see more about what my thoughts on that were, definitely check out my It's Freakin' Bats video. A lot of the things that were out there have been removed. Like, a lot of the things that were on their Instagram has actually been deleted. I'm actually going to link that review down below, so if you guys want to check that out and see more of my thoughts in depth, you can definitely watch that and see what I had to say. So I'll just say this. It looks like things have turned around for them and that things are going a lot better, which is really good. I always wish everybody the best. I don't want to see any company have hard times or not succeed or not do well, but I do think that you need to help yourself. I think you need to be honest. I think you need to have open communication, and I think you need to set real expectations with your customers. And I don't feel like they've done that 100%. They don't have my trust 100%, but do they have beautiful quality products? They do. To me, I think that they have some of the best formulations that are out there, along with some of my other favorite brands. To me, they're just not like the trifecta. Like, when I'm thinking of the trifecta in my mind, which is what I call it, I think of like Sydney Grace. They have great customer service. They have good shipping speeds. They have beautiful products, and I mean, they just do it all very well. So for me, the trifecta is kind of like the unicorn of makeup. They have everything that I'm looking for and that I want to share with you guys. There's a lot of brands that I really like and I think that are extremely good, but they're maybe not the absolute best formulation. They're still a really good formulation, but like as far as my favorites, this is all for another video at some other point. But what I'm trying to say is I definitely think the products are really good. Just maybe be careful when you're making these purchases. If you're able to use PayPal, which I can't remember because it's been a really long time since I ordered this, use PayPal if you can to protect yourself. But I feel like you should be doing that with any brand because you never know what's going to happen, in my opinion. In any case, I feel like I'm going to catch a lot of flack for saying what I think about this, but it's the truth. It is the truth as I have experienced, and I will never not share it with you guys. But am I willing to give them another chance in the future? I definitely am. You know, I sound like the girl that's like, I could go back to my ex, he could change, he's a different person. But they can, you know, maybe things that were not in place before are now, and I really hope that's the case. And it looks like it from what I have been able to see on their Instagram. So we'll see what the future holds and go from there. With that being said, I definitely want to do some swatches for you guys because these shades are so good. They're beautiful and they perform extremely well. And then I'm going to do this eye look for you, which I wanted to do more. I actually wish I could have done more looks, but this is a Flashback Friday, so I did one look and that's all I have because I have so, like, my desk over here is horrifying. It's out of control, and I have so much that I need to get through. Unfortunately, I've been just super behind because I have just not been feeling the best. Today, I did not feel good the majority of the day. Right now, I'm having like a little fluke of time where I felt okay, so I wanted to get on here and do this video for you guys. But right now, I'm just kind of limited to how I'm feeling. I don't know if I ever told you guys. Obviously, if you've watched this channel for a long time, you know that I'm sick. You know that I've been sick. You know that I've continued to be sick. But I never told you that I did actually get a diagnosis. I have 5 autoimmune diseases, which is no small amount of autoimmune diseases. I'm almost a bingo card, like literally. I'm a bingo card of autoimmune diseases. The ones that I have are mixed connective tissue disease. A lot of the stuff that they suggest that they think can help is only to treat the symptoms, and I am allergic to ingredients in the majority of it, so, or the side effects are not much better than what I'm going through currently anyway, so the trade-off's not really worth it to me. Then I also have fibromyalgia, I have PCOS, I have hypothyroidism, and I have Hashimoto's, so I'm a really good time. And those are just the autoimmune diseases I have problems with. That has nothing to do with the other stuff that I have on my laundry list of health issues. So since I never told you guys, now you know. I apologize. I should have said that a long time ago, but in any case, I don't know how I'm going to feel from day to day. So it really impedes my ability to consistently put out videos because I don't know how I'm going to feel from day to day, hour to hour, minute to minute, because that's just kind of how it rolls with autoimmune diseases. And after saying all of that, I'm going to do some swatches for you guys. I will do this eye look and I'll be back at the very end with my final thoughts. Well, that's the sound of my cat getting ready to knock that off of my desk. You may hear it in the background. I am very sorry. Alright, this very first shade is called Sacred. Gonna hear my cat. He has no respect for anything I'm doing here. Okay, I think I got him down now. So this is kind of like a reddish, brownish, mauve-ish shade. I don't have a better way to describe it than that. I swear the mauve is not like immediately apparent, but in person, it is there a little bit. Familiar? And that is definitely, I swear that's the same shade as Grandstand from Makeup Geek. It's kind of like a red toned brown champagne. Now, the champagne is not immediately apparent, but it's kind of in like the flip to it, I should say. Beautiful, beautiful shade. The next shade is called Shroud. Nice teal shade. Alchemy. And that is gorgeous, like showstopper right there. I want to wear this as a one and done shade for Halloween. It is a black base green. It is, oh my gosh, it almost has a bit of a turn to kind of a teal as well, a little bit. Not teal, but, well, a little bit of blue. This next shade is called Chalice. Oh my lord. That is like a black based gold, and it is, oh my gosh, it is, I don't even have words. It's stunning. It's beautiful. It's beyond compare. Shade is called Entity. Really beautiful, like kind of camel shade. It's a little bit more yellow than a traditional camel. Shade Nocturnal. And that is a gorgeous kind of purple toned gray shade with a little bit of brown to it as well. Called Relic. And that's a beautiful cool toned brown shade. It's Altar. It's kind of a rusty pumpkin shade. Enchantress. Which every time I hear the word Enchantress, I'm instantly thinking of Beauty and the Beast. Oh, that is a beautiful, like, pinkish maroon. Oh, it's gorgeous. Holy crap. Darkling. And that is one of the most beautiful forest green shades. It's called Mystic. Okay, guys, my wrist is really dry and I have a hard time reading. Not that hard to swatch, it's just the placement. I tried to straighten that out. It did not work out the best. I am so sorry. This is a beautiful black-based blue shade. It is just... It's gorgeous. This whole palette just gives me all of the vibes that I need in my life. I really enjoy every single shade that's in here. This is the whole Arcana. Okay, you guys, I am back and I want to give you my final thoughts. First things first, this palette is gorgeous. I don't even think I told you the price in the first half. It is $47. So, if you are interested in getting it, it is $47. This is the Arcana palette and it's from Shroud Cosmetics. Other than what I've already talked about in the beginning, I don't want to delve too much more into it because it just honestly stresses me out because it was a messy situation. And I know people are not going to like that I've said my experience with it because they're an indie brand, but it is the truth and I'm really sorry. So back to the packaging, I really like it. I think it is sleek. I really like the font on it. I think it's really cool. When you move to the palette itself, I just love this kind of celestial-esque vibe that's going on with it. It definitely gives me vibes of the Lunar Beauty Moonspell palette, which I love. I will 100% be putting it as an option for Flashback Friday for you guys. This is what the back looks like. Another good thing about them is that they are cruelty-free and vegan, which to me I love. That's one of my favorite things to have in a brand. When you look at the inside of the mirror, these little details are they just add something more, I think. And then this is the actual color story, which is so beautiful. I definitely feel like this transitions so well. Sorry, I'm staring at the palette rather than talking to you guys. But I feel like it transitions so well from fall to winter. And it's just got a little bit of something for everybody. I really enjoy it. I think that the formulas are extremely good. The mattes are very easy to work with. Like super blendable, which is nice. And then the metallics are pigmented the house, like they are legitimate. So I really think this is beautiful. I think that, like I said in the beginning, just be wary when you are purchasing. Maybe use PayPal and understand that the expectations that went out with the last launch were not the best. But I will say everything did work out in the end. It just took some time. I don't mind waiting for stuff, like that's fine. As long as I know that I'm going to have to wait, that doesn't bother me. Like that's fine. I just don't like when people give expectations that are not real, and I do not like being lied to. So with that being said, I definitely feel like the palette itself is beautiful. I feel like the quality is definitely there. I would just say purchase at your own risk. And please don't hate me for my opinion. I am so sorry. I hate when I have anything negative to say because I always dread it. I know somebody's gonna message me and just be like, you're a bitch. And I guess I'm a bitch, but I'm an honest bitch. So holler at your girl. Anyway, I really hope that this video was helpful to you guys. If it was, make sure you leave a comment down below. Like this video, subscribe, and ring the bell for future updates. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.